Hey Virgos, welcome to Turn Hill. Welcome to your career reading for January. What is the energy? We have claim your art. Ooh. And laugh at your demons. Holy cow, okay. Claim your art and laugh at your demons. That's interesting. Let's pull one more card here. Let go and enjoy. All right. I feel like you guys are... Your career path got you in a chokehold right now, okay? That's what I'm getting here. You're getting triggered. You're getting shadowed. You're getting shadowed. Wow. Your shadow is getting triggered. You're getting shadowed. What does that even freaking mean? Okay. Anyway, that's what's happening here. There's a need to have more enjoyment when it comes to your career path. Right now, I feel like you're in Terminator mode when it comes to your career and it's no longer actually being fun. Okay, so there's a need to pull that back. You might be going into perfectionist mode or workaholic mode. Yeah, and I'm getting this energy of probably feeling triggered if things aren't working out the way you wanted to, and kind of losing sight of the passion that had you start this path in the first place. All right, so there's a need to be a bit lighter with let go and enjoy here. There's a need to, easier said than done, we have to make no judgments, but there's a need to not let this make you feel less than, okay? Let's say if you have a project and you want to make sales or whatever the case is, and the sales aren't working the way you want them to, that doesn't make you less of a person or whatever the case is, okay? It's just something like that. It's you're taking things personally when it comes to your career right now. There's a need to pull it back, all right? I'm getting a lot of frustration with the career path. All right. But there's a need to, you know how you have to set boundaries with people, right? There's a need to set boundaries with your career and how much your career path is affecting you. If it's interrupting your love life, for example, or if it's making you be more grumpy to people who love you just because your career isn't working out, things like that. I'm getting that type of energy, okay? This career path, it got you in a chokehold. You got to set some boundaries on that thing, all right? All right. Where are they now? Page of Cups with the Six of Wands. Yeah. See, that's that emotional heart space. There's a need. The career path can only take up but so much of your energy. All right. It's good to have this level of passion. It's great. But if it's taking over everything, now you've gone too far. All right, that's what I'm feeling. You gotta set boundaries on the career is what I'm feeling here. We have that Six of Wands here. I feel like your ego is getting triggered. Your ego might be very tied up and enmeshed in this career path, so much so that if someone doesn't like your career path or someone doesn't appreciate what you do, you're taking it like, oh, you don't like that, so you don't like me. And it's like you gotta separate yourself. You gotta separate yourself a little bit from the career. All right, or whatever it is that you're doing. What are their aspirations? We do have the Death card coming through. Okay. With the Star card. See, there's just a new way. There's a softer and gentler way that it's a softer approach that needs to be had when it comes to pursuing your career, all right? You can be very passionate about it, but you can also be gentle and, just there's balance. There's balance that's needed here. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get these words out. I'm just getting this energy of like, you know how you're talking to someone who's walking on eggshells? You can't say nothing about them. You can't say nothing about their baby, okay? You can't say if somebody got a man who's acting up, you can't tell them nothing about their man, okay? And that's what I'm feeling here. I feel like somebody is so protective over this career. It's like I don't even want to say anything. I'm just like I don't want to say nothing about your career. Your career is dope. Yes, keep doing what you're doing, but maybe. And you might be in that energy where nobody wants to tell you anything, or you're not allowing for people to tell you things because you're in Terminator mode, okay? You're in Terminator mode, straight up, okay? So just be mindful of that, how you're coming off there. If somebody's bringing you opinions or giving you advice, you might be like, yeah, I don't want to hear you because you don't know what you're talking about. It could be that type of energy. So there's going to be a shift there that needs to happen, all right, in January. That might come to a head, all right? And what are their next steps? Page of Swords, yeah, the new beginning, this new mindset, like a fresh new mindset, like, okay, I don't have to be so worrisome when it comes to this career. I don't have to allow my career to drag me around. That's just one aspect of my life. I do have other aspects going on. Now I can work smarter and not harder. And working smarter is, if you start using affirmations, for example, and you start co-creating, the path will become a bit smoother, all right? As opposed to you overworking and worrying yourself to death, okay? If you find a way, it is going to come up, you are going to find a new way, a smarter way to approach your career in general, okay? And with that Queen of Wands, I feel like you'll just become a better manifester, all right? So instead of working hours on hours and hours, you might realize, oh, well, if I actually just, let's say, if I work out in the morning, I realize that I can actually get more done because I cleared my head, as opposed to I have to wake up and get to work ASAP, right? So it's a shift in it's a shift in your workflow. And we've been talking about that a lot with Virgo. It's a shift in the workflow that needs to happen, that creates more of a work-life balance. And in turn, you will become more, you'll find your productivity will actually increase because of it, all right? So if this is making sense to you and you feel like you've been in workaholic Terminator mode when it comes to your career, there's a need to find some type of balance where you rest and relax, because in those rest and relaxation moments, you might actually get a clear path. All right, a clear idea of how to start your day. This can also include planning, okay? Learning how to be more strategic in your planning, especially when it comes to like your daily goals, your weekly goals. Some of you guys might learn how to be more organized in that way. Like, okay, this week, this is my goal, and I have to do action 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to do action 1 on Monday, action 2 on Wednesday, action 3 on Friday. And you doing that, it stops you from worrying about, oh, I got to get this done, I got to get that done, because now you schedule things out. Okay. If that's appealing, I do that, and it really works well. All right. Because I definitely fall into that trap of, if I don't get the work done, then I'm just like, I'm all over the place and I can't even relax. But once I schedule it, I'm like, okay, so I'm going to do this on Wednesday. So that means Tuesday, I could just relax, right? So that might be helpful for some of you guys. Okay. And what are the challenges here? 9 of Pentacles coming out with a Fool card. You're not an island, okay? It is giving this energy, I got to do it all on my own, whatever the case is. You're not an island. I feel like you're going to get softer and be more open to other people's opinions, because even if somebody doesn't know what you do, or they're not they're not someone who's in your field, someone still might have valuable insight. Okay, so at least be open to what people have to say is what I'm feeling here. This can also be the energy of delegating. It's just working alongside other people is what I'm getting. All right, what's the advice here? Justice card coming out in reverse. 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles. All right. See, this is a source of you being so defensive with that Queen of Swords. You're very defensive about your career, and it's because you've had disappointments before. You don't want to lean on anyone ever again, or whatever the case is. It's something like that that's happening. So it's like someone who's been heartbroken. Then they're like, well, I'm never going to fall in love again. So when you meet someone, you just like, back up. You guys are in a very defensive mode when it comes to your career, when it comes to love, when it comes to all aspects right now. You guys are very defensive, and you guys are coming off like ice queens, okay? I've been saying this a lot. You guys are coming off like ice queens, all right? And the career sector is included in that, all right? So just be mindful of that. It is pushing people away a little bit. It is a trigger. It's not you being strong and independent. You're just triggered, all right? So there's a need to realize that. Some people can come in and help you, but if you don't allow for that, then it's going to be tough doing this on your own. All right, well, that's it. Let me know what you think, Virgos. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. Check out You versus Them Tarot. It's my new channel where you get weekly readings. That box should be up here somewhere. Thank you so much. So we meet again. Peace.